office, being a duty doctor assistant was my title for it. And some friends of mine down there decided to hire me to play at their wedding, which I was very excited about, and to get some money too. So the fella started to get the cold feet a bit closer to the time, and I decided to get him to come talk to the fortune teller down there and see if she could convince him to keep on with it. So I went and saw her and told her all about it, and he came down a couple of days later and she did the crystal ball and everything, and told him that said he should get married. It looked like he was about to get married and he should do it. And pretty much read everything I wrote on the note. Didn't know too much about it. So anyhow, that all seemed to work well, and until he was leaving the joint, and all of a sudden she ran out after him into the street, and she told him something I couldn't hear because I was in the shop, but he looked kind of worried, and off he went. And I went to meet him late on that day, and he didn't show up when we were meant to meet up, and then he actually disappeared after that. The police went looking for him, and he was gone. And so he didn't get married to the girl, and there was no gig or anything like that. So it must seem like this story has no point yet. It does get there eventually. So anyhow, a long time after that, I was going to work one morning and heard this weird music. Someone was playing out in the street. I came around the corner, and there was this fella who'd been missing, and he was playing this weird music on a banjo. And I went up and started talking to him, and he had kind of lost his mind a bit, gone a bit crazy. Was wearing ladies' clothes, and playing this crazy banjo tune, which he never was a musician when I knew him. And so I said, "What's been going on?" And he said he went and saw this fortune teller like I told him, and she said it was all cool, and then when he was leaving she ran out and told him this weird advice that he should, she said, "Don't go dancing down the Darktown Strutters ball." Some sentence, it means something bad. And so that day later on, he had been walking around and saw signs at Darktown Strutters ball, and he'd gone straight in the joint and bought himself a drink, and woke up sometimes later on wearing the ladies' clothes. And that had him working in there for, I guess, about 7 or 8 months, and until he had managed to get this banjo someone left behind, use it for a weapon to get out of there, and had been hiding down in the cemetery where he learned how to play it by hearing the funeral band. But he wasn't making much money. There was kind of a see-through dress with no underwear. So I thought he should make his strap a bit longer, would get more cash. I didn't bother to mention that his girlfriend had married one of my brothers, who hadn't hired me to play at the wedding. But so he had this crazy tune all about don't go dancing down Darktown Strutters ball, which he based off a funeral sort of dirge, you know. I went straight home and fixed it up a bit better, I gave it the professional touch and decided to put it on my record. Sounds like this. You gon' laugh real hard when she takes her away. You gon' cry, take a bug at yourself. There ain't nothing that you can say. Don't go dancing down the dark pine Strutters hall. Don't go dancing down the dark pine Strutters hall. You gotta laugh, you gon' laugh real hard when she takes her away. You gon' cry, take a look at yourself. There ain't nothing that you can say. Don't go dancing down the dark pine Strutters hall. Don't go dancing down the dark pine Strutters hall. Don't laugh real hard when she takes her away. You gon' cry, take a look at yourself. There ain't nothing that you can say. Don't go dancing down the dark pine Strutters hall. Don't go dancing down the